The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Exploring the Unknown.
I'm Rebecca Williamson.
And I'm Shea Carroll.
Taking stories from today's news, we will explore everything from the paranormal, supernatural, the strange and unusual, unsolved mysteries, and more.
Join us as we delve deep into the unknown and the mysterious, taken from the headlines.
Water cooler chat with a paranormal twist.
Be sure to join our Facebook group, Exploring the Unknown with Rebecca and Shea. Welcome to the show. Hi, I'm Shea Carroll.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Williamson.
And today we are talking about...
haunted stuff.
Yes, woohoo, as usual.
Woohoo! This one's, do you dare step inside? 7 supposedly haunted spots in New England.
I wonder how many I've been to.
I know, I'm kind of curious.
Me too.
Or how many we've heard of, anyway.
Yeah.
This one is in the Providence Journal from September 28th of 2021. Okay, here we go, Shea.
Here we go.
New England is laden with haunted tales and supposedly from private residences to city halls to buildings people refuse to occupy as a result of sinister energy. Many of these places have hosted ghost hunters and paranormal investigators over the years who have documented hair-raising noises, inexplicable orbs of light, and human touches with no human to be seen. We're highlighting 7 supposedly haunted spots around New England as we enter October at the season of Halloween. You should go all year. I don't know.
Right.
It goes all year for us.
Yep.
At one house, a detailed injury waiver is required to enter. At another, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see a samurai and a monk congregating in a French Gothic ballroom. Well, I want to go there.
All right.
And driving under one particularly covered bridge could end in a real fright for the driver.
Ooh.
We gotta click read more. There we go.
Commercial. Did I miss the hit more? Where is it?
There's a read more there. It's a little tiny gray button.
There we go. I got it. So many commercials, people. Jeez.
Yeah. They're selling stuff this. Okay, well, some of these places are open to the public. Others are private residences. All right. S.K. Pierce Victorian Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts. You been?
Yep. First place I was ever touched.
Oh. Like medium?
Ran their hands up and down my thighs in the blue office. And not just mine. Later it happened to somebody else. Without, yeah.
Huh. Mediums and paranormal researchers have pronounced this Victorian mansion as quote-unquote certified haunted. Built by wealthy South Gardner chief chair manufacturer Sylvester K. Pierce in the late 1880s, the Sci-Fi Channel series Ghost Hunters filmed an episode there. The attraction is not for the faint of heart, the mansion's website says. Yeah. There is a good possibility you will witness paranormal activity. The entities in this mansion are extremely advanced. What's an advanced entity, Shea?
Very active, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what an advanced entity is.
I just mean very active.
I guess. And have demonstrated a unique ability to impose their will physically on guests.
Yeah, I can back that up. Yep. I think that's when my ass got slapped, too. I'm not sure.
Oh, interesting.
2 places my ass got, slapped.
Huh.
I know it's out there for the world to see, but it doesn't mean you can just slap it without permission.
Let's see. For this reason, a detailed injury waiver must be signed before
Yes.
Enter the mansion. Yeah?
Couple pages. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The mansion is currently undergoing renovations before it reopens for tours and overnight stays. Many ghostly residents have been reported, including S.K. Pierce himself, his family members, a nanny named Maddie Cornwell, a murdered prostitute, a young boy, and several others.
Yep.
Yep. So that sounds like a good one.
It is. Very good. Very. I'm going to try to get back there with Paul Dixon and Tina Marie Williamson this upcoming year.
Oh,
so
cool.
Yeah. It's already in the works. I don't know if I should announce it, but I am. Oh, well.
John Paul Jones House, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. You been to this one?
No.
I've heard of this one.
I've heard of it. I might have been something on the outskirts of it, but not the house itself.
This historic pre-Revolutionary War house staple stop on guided haunted walking tours in downtown Portsmouth. The house was built in 1758 as a wedding present from Sea Captain George Gregory. Why, I can't read today. Gregory Purcell to his wife, Sarah Wentworth Purcell. John Paul Jones, a Navy commander on the USS Ranger, rented a room twice. So we're like, he rented a room twice, and they're calling this John Paul Jones house. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, you see how they cling to those names.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, John Paul Jones, a Navy commander in the USS Ranger, rented a room twice at this home from Sarah throughout his lifetime after her husband died before he left forever in 1782. Several manifestations reportedly exist in the house, including a white, pale female apparition looking out the windows of the home, thought to be Sarah Purcell. And although he did die in Paris, John Paul Jones himself has been seen wandering the halls. Many staff members and visitors have reported haunted experiences over the years since the home opened as a museum owned by the Portsmouth Historical Society and open for tours.
Wonder if it's residual.
Probably a lot of residual there.
Yeah. Again, we don't get a lot of information, so we're just going by what we know.
Just
what we read.
Like I said, that when he's only been there twice and they're saying he's haunted it, I'm just kind of like, I don't know about all that, but okay.
But, to be fair, because you're cranky, so am I, but I'm going to try to be the nice one.
Shay's the nice one today, people.
Yeah. Mark it in the calendar. But if that was his best memories with his wife, who knows? Maybe.
That wasn't his wife. It isn't even his wife.
Was it his whore? What did I miss?
Might have been. They kind of imply that.
Well, maybe it was the best sex of his life, and he's drawn back to it. I don't know.
I guess.
But there's nothing saying you have to live at a place to haunt it.
Well, no, but you need a little bit of action than, staying at the hotel.
Or it could be a little mix-up with they think that's him, not,
Like I said, I think they're just clinging to a name.
Yeah, it's possible.
All right, Hampton Lord Mansion, Kennebunkport, Maine. Been this one, Shay?
No.
I don't think I've heard of this one either.
Oh, normally I've been like, yup, and this one's all no's.
Let's see. Federal-style 1812 home built by a wealthy shipbuilder has been made into a romantic and elegant seaside inn with antique accents at every turn, but guest, staff, and owners alike have had personal experiences with a resident female spirit, Phoebe Lord, according to hauntedhouses.com.
If she's a resident, does she pay rent?
She should.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe was lady of the house, married to Captain Nathaniel Lord, whom she had 8 children. The captain died not long after moving to the home, and Phoebe raised their family there after he died. The mansion stayed in the family for generations after. Phoebe is often seen floating around the mansion, sometimes transcending the spiral staircase or passing through the present-day Lincoln bedroom suite.
nothing against this mansion. It's always a woman by the spiral staircase.
And people are obsessed with that.
I don't know why.
I don't know. It's a neat looking place. I'd stay there.
Yeah. See, that's why I like this article, because I've never been to these places.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm going to find one that I've been to places that I can be like, debunk.
Right? All right. Here's another one. Newport, Rhode Island, Belcourt Castle. Why do they always throw a castle after the name?
To be a legal castle, there's requirements involved. Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess it kind of looks... I don't know.
I don't have a picture. Oh, there it is. That's not a castle.
I don't know. Okay, a former resident of Belcourt Castle wrote a book all about all of the paranormal experiences that occurred at the grand 60-room mansion over the years. See, I'm more on board with mansion.
Me too.
Construction on the mansion began in 1891, built for Oliver Hazard Perry Belmont. It used 4 names to make you sound fancy: a wealthy banker, publisher, and politician. Other residents have included 1950s Newport socialites Louis and Elaine Lorillard, who hosted the Newport Jazz Festival there in 1955 and 1956. Richard Harold Tiney bought the mansion in 1956 as a private residence and home for their exotic furnishings.
I just have to
Exotic furnishings? What's exotic? Is it exotic animals made into furniture?
Probably. But I do have to make a comment. Thank God I don't have a middle name. Because I'd be in your 4-category name to be fancy.
I know. I can't say a whole lot.
Or we could blame my mother again. Like, you should have given me a middle name so I would have 4 names. Then I'd be popular.
Sherry Ann Fancy Pants Carol.
That's 5. I did that math pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, before we go on, can I just say, I met a fan of ours, like, huge fan, like, was shaking.
Really?
Yes! Like, I talked to her for a while, and our families are from the hometown. Her and her brother know my cousins, like, played hockey with them.
Oh, that's cool.
And then she came over the table and grabbed my card, and she's like, Exploring the Unknown? I know that one. And she's like, now I can't talk. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm like,
people listen to us?
yeah, you're one of the 3. Thank you. I shouldn't say that. People do listen to us, but
I know.
You had that experience with somebody that listened. Now I did, and I was just like, what do I do? Like, I'm still the same, like, I just have a nasty mouth and make fun of people. Thank you for, like, I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
I don't know, but I'm just like, all right. I mean, literally 10 minutes she stood there and was just like, I'm in shock. I don't know what to do.
Aww.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Not for her. She probably...
I can just see the look on your face like, oh God, what do I do now?
Like, I was laughing. And then I realized she was serious. Great person. I mean, great person. I wish I could remember her name right now, because she's going to listen to this episode. But great person. We got along. I felt that strong connection. Cool. Like, instantly. And she's like, oh, she mentioned Chelsea. And I'm like, oh. Instantly sat down. Like, this was supposed to be a pass by. Nope. Sat down. Because I remember Chelsea, so. But awesome person. I'm an asshole and I can't remember her name right now.
She knows. She knows who she is.
She knows. She also knows I'm crazy. She listens to the show. All right.
All right. Harold Tiney, who married their son and lived in the home, believes the antique furnishings. Harley. It's got to be Harley, not Harry. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Married their son, lived in the home, believes antique furnishings brought paranormal energy with them. Dum, dum, dum.
I think it's Hurley. I had to hold it 6 feet away, but...
There's no Y on the end here, people, so it's kind of confusing. Haunted Houses says 15 known spirits have been identified at Belcourt Castle, including a monk, a knight, a samurai warrior, dancing girls, and a French queen and king.
Oh.
Most haunted rooms seem to be the French Gothic ballroom.
Oh, dancing girls! I want to go. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of this.
I kind of want to go to this one too. This sounds really interesting.
I've never investigated in Rhode Island. Here we go. Oh, been here. Oh, my phone just. Oh, here we go.
You been to this one?
I can't count how many times. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps different from the others on this list, this haunted attraction in Vermont is an 1844 covered bridge. A broken-hearted girl is said to have hanged herself here, and she now haunts it, according to Atlas Obscura. Mm-hmm. Legend has it that in the mid-1800s, a girl named Emily was supposed to meet the man of her affection at the bridge to a float, but he never showed up. She allegedly hanged herself from the rafters of the covered bridge and is said to be an angry specter that terrorizes drivers and pedestrians.
That is the most popular. Huh?
What'd you get over there, Shea?
That is the most popular story, but there's a second story that says that he never showed up. This is the one I think is correct, but there's another one. He didn't show up to the wedding, so she was rushing to the wedding, and the buggy crashed, and she died on the bridge. But this is the one I go with. Lots of stuff. I've gotten lots of stuff here. Not, it's probably in my top 10.
So do they see the apparition of her, like, walking on the bridge? Does she jump out and scare people? Is it the hanging from the bridge?
I don't try to look at other people's claims when I do things.
Right.
But we've gotten, especially on the, I'm going to have to edit this part. Fuck. What's that? The hangman. You see the outline of the person. What's it called? Stick figure thing. Camera. You use it? Huh?
Oh, SLS.
Yeah. So. Alright, maybe I won't edit that because that was too funny. Yes. We've gotten multiple things on the SLS, like, on command. Like we were tired, so we'd start singing Salt and Pepper, and we're dancing. And we're like, can you dance with us? And we ask, and all of a sudden, boom. There's something, or two things. Dancing with us. And I put flowers out there.
Uh-huh. And
it was seen over by the flowers. We've gotten multiple EVPs. So it's my top 10 to go to because I want to figure it out.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. It does sound interesting.
It really is. They like Salt and Pepper, so they're good in my book.
I'm going to be playing Hangman with the ghost.
I'm like, what's that Hangman thing? Like, what is it?
I was trying to figure out how you get a ghost to play Hangman with you. I don't know.
Hey, if I can, I'll be really popular.
SLS makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking.
All right, now I have to leave that whole thing in, and fortunately, I don't care if I look stupid.
I'm the one who's thinking you're playing Hangman.
I just couldn't remember the name. But no, we got them dancing, like literally. And then a littler one popped up behind it. Could have been farther away. And they were, definitely dancing.
That SLS stuff is interesting. Sometimes I've seen some really awesome evidence with it, but then there's other times
data.
Data. And I've seen some awesome stuff with it, but then I've seen some stuff that I'm just like, okay, that's...
Well, you also use the app.
Yeah.
Both of them, though, you have to be careful. You have to make sure it's actually interacting with you because certain things, like I know for a fact, headstones, the old coarse ones, something will show up on them. But it's not. So you have to be careful.
Somebody sent me one where she's like scrolling through and like it was picking up on the pictures in her house. And I'm just like, I think it's just reading your picture as a human shape.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Like, you've sent me a few of like the bed, and I'm like, yeah, nothing. The one in the rocking chair, when the rocking chair actually started moving, was a little bit more interesting to me. Like,
right. Like I said, I'm still kind of debating on what is activity with SLS and what isn't. I'm
still debating the app. You have to be careful. There's a difference between...
Oh, that ghost tube SLS?
Yeah.
Versus the actual SLS.
Yeah.
Anyway, Providence City Hall in Providence, Rhode Island. Ghost hunters visited Providence City Hall in 2012 after an employee called them to check out the 1875 building. The episode was called City Hell. Employees have alleged it's haunted by a spirit who rides the elevator, moves chairs, creates breezes, whispers, touches people, slams doors, opens drawers, and smokes cigars, according to hauntedplaces.org. Some have speculated it's the ghost of former Mayor Thomas Doyle, who served the city starting in 1864 and ultimately died while in office.
Never been. Yeah. Surprisingly.
Let's see. The next one, Sun Tavern, Duxbury, Massachusetts. This Duxbury restaurant, operated out of a colonial home, is said to be haunted by 3 friendly spirits. According to the tavern's current owner, the ghosts are Lysander Walker, a recluse who shot himself in the sitting room on October 3rd, 1928, and Mary and Elizabeth Williamson, 2 little girls who died of scarlet fever in the house in the 1700s. Walker's death certificate hangs in the restaurant today.
Dude, I had scarlet fever when I was about 10 and a half. Horrible. Yeah. If it wasn't for modern medicine, I'd be dead.
Wow.
They had to, like, put plastic over my bedroom door, like, because there was a newborn in the house.
Oh.
It was horrible. And you feel like your skin's on... Oh, that's another whole show. But I see why people died from it that long ago.
It looks really cute. I don't know that I would have framed the death certificate and hung it on the wall. I mean, that's kind of tacky, personally.
Yeah. Unless it was my ex-husband.
Well.
That's a different story, but... You know?
They say these ghosts are friendly. Hunt for spirits at the Duxbury Alden House Haunted Tour. Restaurant staff said they've had quite a few creepy encounters, including lights going out unexpectedly, hearing voices of little girls, and even a choking diner getting a helping hand from an apparition. These ghosts are good ghosts, I'm saying. Diners should never worry, staff say, as the spirits appear to be very friendly.
So they have a ghost doing the Heimlich thing?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Nice ghosts.
Remember, I'm gonna be the one that dies on eating steak, so I need that ghost here.
I'm just saying, you know, that ghost is earning its keep.
Yep. All right, I gotta go commercials again. I missed the read more. Or are we done?
That's it.
Oh, I like it that I haven't been to many of them. Normally I have.
Yeah, no, these are kind of neat ones.
Yeah, I liked them.
Put a couple on my list here.
Yeah. Just to throw in some self-publication, check out my videos on Shea's Paranormal on YouTube. So you can see the stuff there for yourself.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
All right, well, that's a wrap. So
That's a wrap. I changed the name for you of the group so you cannot screw it up.
I don't know if that is even really possible, but okay.
Wait,
so,
there's a drum roll.
Facebook, that's going to be a group, Exploring the Unknown with Rebecca and Shea.
Yay!
Mark that on your calendars. Rebecca got the name right.
I just had to take out the word podcast. And you get it right. So, and that's also where I'm sharing most of my personal information now, instead of my personal Facebook. So if you want to see when my dog looks cute, or I'm doing construction, or anything like that, that's where it will be.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been sharing a little bit more on there too. And then every once in a while, Shea will share a funny chat that we have had together.
Yes, sometimes I block her name out.
Well, we all know who she's talking about.
No. But honestly, once or twice, I'm not sure if I shared them yet. If I haven't shared them yet, they're coming. It was actually somebody else, and I had to block their face. Because I'm not asking permission. It was that good. So, but, alright guys, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. As she got it right for the first time, check out our group, Exploring the Unknown, with Rebecca and Shea. And, keep liking us, and tell us where you listen. Send us your stories.
You want us to read one of these articles, just share it in the group, we will give you a special shout out.
Definitely. Or Shay's Paranormal Chat at gmail.com. If you don't want to do it in the chat, I'm now using that email for this show. Send us an email.
For sure.
All right, guys, next time I'm sure
Thanks,
it'll be much funner, right? Is that a word? Much funner?
Funner. Funnier.
It is today. All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.